Hello, and happy Star Wars Day. May the Fourth be with you and all that malarkey. I love Star Wars. I went to see the first Star Wars film in 1977 with my dad when it came out. Yes, I am that old. Excuse me. And as much as I love Star Wars, and I do, not my all-time favourite space thing. We will get to that in a second, but we were talking about books the other day, and we were talking about Rob's well-thumbed copy of, I think it was Keith Richards' autobiography. So I'll show you my 3 most well-thumbed books, and the books that I've probably read repeatedly the most. Third position is this one, My Ever-Changing Moods by John Reed, Paul Weller biography. As you can see, it's seen better days, but it's been read so many times. It takes you up. I can't exactly remember where it takes you up to. Let's have a look in its. I don't know. It takes you up to some point in his solo career. Let's put it that way. So that's the third most read book. The second most read is this one, and this is an absolute delight of a book. Keith Moon, Dear Boy, The Life of Keith Moon by Tony Fletcher. Again, as you can see, this one's been gone through numerous times as well. I love this book. It's big, it's weighty, and I've got it on my Kindle now, so I don't have to ruin that one. But the most read book that I own, it has to be said that even the smell of it, here we go, that is what you would call a used and abused book. The spine has come off it. I have no idea what happened to the dust cover. That went a long time ago. But it's this. My Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, a trilogy in 4 parts. From 1989. My mum and dad bought me this for my 19th birthday. Well, 19th Christmas. I always got a book from my mum and dad at Christmas. But what's different about this is it's got a guide to the guide. And in this bit, which the initial guide doesn't have, it tells you instructions on how to leave the planet, which basically, at the time, gave you the Pope's phone number and the White House phone number as well. So yeah, that's my, without being sacrilegious, but I'm an atheist anyway. That's my Bible. I love it. There's nothing makes me smile other than Mr. Weller. There's nothing that I get nerdy about as much as I do the guide. It has to be said. I have got an original of it somewhere knocking about. I've just realised as well. Let me just move it. Bear with me. Just moving my walking frame. There's some more shit there as well. Some more books there. That one, that Dust and Groove ones that you can see. That is about record collectors, which is fantastic. My niece bought me that. The Who one, that's a day-by-day diary of the Who. That's fabulous. You can probably see there. It's got little bits in it because I used to do on these days when I was doing my radio show. There's 2 Quadrophenia guides. My private eye books, some Paul Weller stuff, my Trojan book, my mod, and book, a very British for an and my Douglas Adams biography. So yeah, in amongst my records. There's also, if I can manage to, bear with me, holding camera and walking frame at the same time ain't conducive. There's also these, just bear with me. I'm not going to try and get them out now, but if you see there's 3 books, there should be 4, there is 4, it's fallen down. There we go. The 4 Andy Mellett Brown books. Now Andy's a good friend of mine. It's his reason that I started doing internet radio and still do internet radio. And I'm the only person to actually feature as a character, the only real person to feature as a character in one of his books. So yeah, that's that. And then there's these are mostly unread so far. Yeah, as you can probably see, there is a theme. I hope there is a theme to them. Yeah. So yeah, they're my books. I'll see if there's anything else I need to talk to you about today. There used to be a damn sight more than that, book-wise. But when I moved into the studio and moved all my gear in here and all my records and everything, it was decided we'd slim down my collection, and basically all I've kept hold of really is the signed stuff or stuff that are really important to me, because the majority of them that I've just shown you on top of my drawers, there's a lot of them that are signed. So yeah, that's I like books, I like reading. I've got all my guides, Hitchhiker's Guide, all 6 of them are on my Kindle. They always have been on my phone. Now they're on my actual Kindle. Hey up, pretty cat. Well, you want to go out? I'll open the door in a sec. So yeah, there we go. More in a bit. So we're talking about the books that I've got. I'll tell you now about the books that are on my Kindle ready for me sitting poolside in Crete in a few weeks. First up is a book that I've read already, but I'm reading it again. I've already started it, which is this. It's Eric von Daniken, Chariots of the Gods, which talks about the possibility that we weren't the first people. Well, not that we weren't first people on this planet, but there's certain things on this planet that were guided and helped by external forces. I'm not going to be wearing a tinfoil hat, don't worry, but it is a fucking good read, and it does make you question quite a few things. I mean, I've always been fascinated by like pyramids and how there can be the pyramids in Egypt, and you've got the Incas in South America building similar structures thousands upon thousands of miles apart when they don't even know about each other. Yeah. So there's that. There's also the Three Body Problem trilogy by the author whose name escapes me, but it's there on these book covers. If you've not seen it, first part of Three Body Problem is on Netflix, and it's very, very good, but the books are even better. Originally Japanese, been translated, as is this one, which I'll put on to buy King of the Mod's Daughter. So that's in preparation for being read. And this authorised Weller book by the same people brought the Searching for Weller podcast. I can have half a dozen books on go at once and dip in and out of them. I'm very scatterbrained when it comes to reading. As I say, I can start one thing, start another, and I've books upstairs that I'm halfway through and keep meaning to finish, and then forget that I haven't finished them and forget that I've got them, like Springsteen's biography, and you know. But yeah, I'm aiming to on the plane and beside the pool, I'm hoping to get through some of them, or some audio books, because I've got all Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy on audiobook. I know, nerd alert, but I love it. I love the guide. What can I tell you? It's been with me since I was a baby, and I've got the original Radios series on cassette and CD. I've got the original albums come out. I've got the first edition of the original book. I have the VHS cassettes of the TV series. I've got the subsequent CDs. I've got a box set. It were on. You might, if you were quick, you'd have seen it as we were looking at the books on top of my drawers. Yeah, I've got the copy of the original radio scripts. Yeah, I'm a nerd. And there we go. So anyway, happy May the 4th. Happy Star Wars Day. Live long and prosper. Ouch, that hurt. And I know that's going to wind folk up. But yeah, I will see you tomorrow. I hope you enjoy the rest of your bank holiday. It's wet, miserable and overcast here. Can't see us going anywhere or doing anything. So yeah, TTFN folks, have a good day.
Ho, 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 ho. Rashana Madoa, Koda Wookie Nipple Pinky.